Yeah, but his son won't be as bad as he is. His son will probably be opposite of who he is.
Hello.
Yeah, but once dad dies, he's gonna have a big cow.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at PsychicInsights.Life.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? What a day it has been. I just got my satellite back online. I guess there was a worldwide outage. Hello, Mercury retrograde. And I was trying to figure out how to do stream it with my phone, which I was figuring it out. How is everyone today? We changed tea time tonight to see if we could get a few more people and just where it might be a little bit more convenient. How is everybody doing? I am Mama Cole. I'm streaming on wherever I was able to get on. So if you see me here, because I was having some major technical issues. So I just figured if it wasn't going to go on some of the sites, it's okay. We're where we're meant to be tonight. How is everyone? How's your Thursday going? You guys doing good? I am having a pretty good day. Other than the satellite going out, it really made me realize how dependent I am, like how much I work using the satellite. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Kim. And hello, AJ. How are you guys today? I'm Mama Cole. I'm over on Discord also. Oh, I should turn the camera over on Discord now that I'm back. Give me just a second. There we go. Maybe. There we go. I think it was already on. And I'm a psychic medium with Psychic Insights. I've been with you guys with Psychic Insights. Technically, it's been around for a year, but I've been working with Hollis probably about 3 years. I've been a psychic medium for 10. Hi, Carrie. Welcome, welcome. And what tea time is, it's a time for you to grab a beverage and you can ask me questions. You can I'm not doing readings per se. I might pull some cards later, but this is more the time for me to help you. Anything on your path, any questions that you might have, any experiences that you've had that you need some clarity, anything like that. Right now, what I'm doing, like I said, I'm a psychic medium. I'm an intuitive. I'm also a remote viewer. I can see a lot of times when I work with your loved ones and stuff, I am the one that sees the stuff around them. Like I'll see, they'll show me nature a lot, like if their favorite spots, lakes, rivers, mountains. I get a lot of music when I do readings. And I've actually had the gift my entire life. And just through experiences and honestly, through healing myself is how I really started getting in tune. I was bedridden for 3.5 years due to chronic illness, and nothing has changed in my situation other than me. I still have the same medical diagnosis that I had when I was bedridden. I just no longer take big pharma, and I use energy work and stuff. So if you are sick and ill or anything like that, please know healing is always, always, always possible. Even chronic illnesses, you can find a way to live a peaceful life, like have a quality of life. Okay. So that's a lot of what I do. I do a lot of crystal healing. I work with herbs. I make teas, things like that. And hey, Patty, how are you? Tonight, just so you guys know, like today, we're just hanging out. You can ask me questions. Like totally feel free to ask any question. No question is a silly question. And then tonight at 8 o'clock, we still have like 2 or 3 tickets left for the party tonight, and that's with Hollis, Sarah, Nicole, myself, and there's a chance to win that 40. I think it's like a 45-minute. It's an astrology death reading, which was there we go. But we'll draw names. We do readings and have tarot. You can ask questions. It's like you're one-on-one with all 4 of us. Yay, Patty's going. I'm so excited. This is our 3rd one. And it's also on a new moon. So I think it should be very, very powerful. Now, last time I did, everyone's different. Like last time I did I did an example of a crystal healing, but it went a little longer than I expected it to. So I'm not sure exactly what we're doing tonight, but I'm probably going to do some like chakra cleansing and stuff. That's what a lot of what I do is teach you. I love to teach people how to use their energy and how to cleanse and clear their energies, because we're in charge. We're in charge of what energies we allow in us, around us, and it's not hard. It really isn't. It's just all about focus and stuff like that. So I have Patty, he is here, Patty Gallagher, and we have Carrie and Kim and Ashley and AJ. How are you guys? How's your week? Talking about energy, let's drop into your energy this week. How is it feeling? You're going. Patty says, I'm going. That some days that's all you can do. Like, are you noticing? Do you have, because it's a new moon. So how does the moon charge you? How does it affect your energy? My hair's wet. It's been a day. The satellite went out and I was like, screw it. I'm going to take a shower and I'm not going to worry. Hi, Zexer. ZXCR. Hello. Tired. Okay. See, the new moon for me usually energizes me pretty well. No, the new moon is like the dark moon. When I first started working with the moon, I went outside on the new moon and I was like, I'm gonna go connect with the moon, like I always see in the movies and stuff. I'm gonna go sit on the steps and connect with the moon. Naive me. I go outside and I look, and I'm looking all over the place. Guess what? The new moon is called the dark moon. There is no, you can't, it's dark. It's the dark moon. It's the phase where everything goes dark. So, yeah, it was really funny. Oh, Carrie, you're feeling terrible. I'm sorry. So recognize your energy on a new moon may not be. Are you just tired? Like Patty? Patty's pretty tired. And Ashley's had a challenging and stressful, but happy to be here. I'm so glad you're here too. This is just a place for you just to take a load off, talk to mama, let me know what you need. Have some tea. I actually always have my tea, and I did not get to it today because I was trying to overcome the technical issues and try not to worry and be like, no, it's gonna. House is always really good about being calm, and I always freak out. I have a cat playing with something in the corner. Everything's been going wrong this week, especially with your car, Carrie. Oh no. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. Mercury. Now, did you watch Hollis and Bright Hawk's the Rainbow Soul cast? because it did tell us that some of these days are going to be a little bit more challenging than others. So what we are supposed to do, hello, Jessica, welcome. So what you're supposed to do on days when it's challenging, just realize, okay, so my car, I laughed today. I really did. I laughed at first. I was like, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. On a day that I have my tea time and I have a party tonight. So I went and took a shower and cleansed and was like, nah, it'll work out. Somehow it'll work out. With your car, maybe it being on the blitz right now is saving you from something, or maybe it's bringing your attention to something else that needed fixed. So, um, but I so get it, Carrie. I don't even want to say anything, but it's not uncommon for me on Mercury retrograde to have, I have been getting spam calls like crazy. Sorry, my phone keeps going off because somehow I got on a list or something. But usually in Mercury retrograde, I have issues with computers and anything electronic, batteries, alternators, anything electric, card readers at ATMs, like at the store when you go, you put your credit card in, those all mess up. There you go. Yeah, meditate earlier so focus is off. That's a great idea. Yeah, go outside. Carrie, I'd highly suggest grounding. I saw the Astrology Monday, but my car was just in the shop last night. Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least it's getting fixed, or it will get fixed. And you know what it is, I hope. What a pain. I'm so sorry. But there's always a reason, and just a little detour for a little bit. It'll be all right. Now, Ashley says, I agree on these days being crazy and more challenging than others because it seems like everybody has been completely on edge. We've been in and out of the hospital with my daughter the past week, and it seems like family just couldn't come together. Everyone seems on edge. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ashley. I hope your daughter's doing okay. Yeah, I think it's just, I think a lot of it is, people are having financial issues. There's a lot of political unrest. There's a lot of planetary stuff going on. So that's probably what's adding to it. And family, poor Jessica. No, don't say that. Your words have power. Okay. Your words have power. So instead of you saying life is an issue, right now, there's some issues, but this isn't your whole life. This is just a moment, okay? And that sometimes when you're in the throw of it, that's kind of hard to do. Let me see. I don't think anybody's over on Discord, but we changed the time. I'm usually doing this at 4. Oh, I'm glad she's better. She's better, thank you. Grateful for the amazing surgeons we have. Isn't that true? Me too. Seriously, I'm so glad that she had a good surgeon and everything. That's so true. I do mention that I do crystal healing and I help heal myself, but there is a time and a place for modern medicine. I just recently had to have oral surgery, and my mouth was super infected. Like I had waited way too long and ignored, and to the point it got really bad. It could have bothered my heart and stuff. I was so grateful for my surgeon. Like I'm very thankful for the modern medicine when it's available and when we're able to get over our fears. Sometimes it's actually the best for us. I'm sorry. Crazy moment. No, please no. Why don't you try to, I'm not sure if you're able to, but tonight, let me see if I need to find the link for our party. How would I find the link for the party? Hold on. You're so welcome, Ashley. Yeah, I'm telling you, crystal healing and stuff really helps. Energy work helps a lot. Carrie, one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies, Here on Earth. As long as we're all still here, it's nothing more than a bad day. Exactly. I hope you heard that, Jessica. As long as we're all still here, it's nothing more than a bad day. Exactly. 100%. Now let me see if I can get um like seriously, if you're having a really hard day, I know a lot of us have a lot of grief and stuff here, but if you're having a really hard time, I would totally encourage coming to the reading parties. Like seriously, let me see. I'm trying to find, here we go. I was trying to find the link to get tickets. But if you go to this link, you can get a ticket. There's a few left. Here, I'm gonna post it. I'll just post it right here. I think you can click on it that way, can't you? There we go. But if you go there, you can get your tickets for tonight. And Jessica, I would highly, like seriously, encourage anyone that it's only $25. And I know that to be like right now, $25 is quite a bit of money. And I totally understand if that's your position. I totally get it. I'm disabled. I totally get it. But if you're able to come, because we have a lot of fun. We do readings, we learn, and sometimes experiencing others' grief or their readings, you realize you're not alone in your grief. You're not alone in the bad, crappy days, okay? Oh, Patty, my daughter is dying. None of her body works, but brain is strong. We are just waiting for the brain to shut down. There is no cure. Oh, I'm so, so sorry, Patty. Um, I will definitely hold space for your daughter. I'm so sorry. That has got to be very tough. I'm glad you're coming to the party, Patty. But best place for you to be, surrounded by others. Like, so you don't need to be alone. Um, yeah, I'd love for you to come, Jessica. If you can find tonight, come on and join us. Just click on the link, get your tickets. Patty, okay. I work with people like and so does Hollis. So if you need us, please reach out. Okay. Um, I feel for you. I don't know what I would do as a mom. That would be so difficult. Very proud of you. Like, damn. But please know I'll be holding space for you. Please let us know how you are if you need anything. Please know that we are here. And she's 29. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Sorry, I was dumping myself. I get that she is okay and she is prepared. Um, and I honestly feel in times like this, I was trying to find myself. In times like this, you notice I have a big dog in the middle of my way. Oh, you guys can't see him. I have my dog. Because it's storming. It's been storming. So he's he's curled up in a little tiny spot like a cat. Um, but Patty was going to tell you, in 2023, lost my mom and son and my other daughter. Oh, see, thought that I've seen you before. I don't remember readings. Sorry, the satellite just came back. So when it does that, just know that I should always be back. Um, wow, Patty, I am so sorry. Please know, what is that? One, two, you have three, so that she will be your fourth on the other side from your immediate family. Please know, honestly, I bet you're going to have some gifts awakening. There's no mistake in that. I had three in a year and a half, I believe it was. Um, exactly. I'm numb to death. I could feel, I could understand that. That's the grief and the trauma. And you're going through it still. And Jessica, yes, I am. I'm like, yeah, I am right. No, yeah. Try to switch it around and try to be thankful. Like, Carrie with the car. Be thankful you have a car. At least you have a car and it will be fixed. You know what's wrong with it. Jessica, it can't be crappy forever. Like the quote that she said, at least it's a bad day. And oh, Carrie, you love it. This is Mikey. Dash Mikey. He's old. He's like 10 or 11. We're not really sure because he's a pound dog. But yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a big brave dog till the storms come. Um, Sending you all the strength. So sorry you are going through all that. So please know, Patty, I'm so, so thankful that you found community and that you're coming tonight. That's one of the that's one of the reasons for our reading parties, honestly, is to help develop a sense of community and to help you know that you're not alone. Not all of our grief is the same. Not all of our journeys are the same. Um, but there are similarities in our paths. Okay. And we can help you find tools and ways to reconnect. Because I honestly believe, Patty, I bet you're going to have abilities waking up once you're past the numb part. It's just that the deaths keep occurring. But you have so many loved ones on the other side. I'm sure you'll be able to connect with them. Oh, see, look, I have connected with my daughter and my son that passed. They are good. See, I love that for you, Patty. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I love that. Good job. And Carrie said, I lost my best friend 2019, my dad 2020, and brother 7 months later. It wasn't until all of that loss that I realized my gifts. I get it. I get it. And that's very common. And that's when, once you start awakening, that's when you really do need a coach. You need someone like Hollis or myself, honestly, to help guide you when it gets to the point that it's too much, like that you need somebody to help you catch up. Because some of the gifts, like when I started diving back in after my fifth, let's see, no, I think it was like my 47th birthday, 45 or maybe 45th, when I started diving in deep, because I started just learning classes and doing full moon rituals and learning stuff. When I started to dive in deep, my abilities exploded. I was having dreams. I was having visitations. I was hearing, smelling, seeing. It was insane. And I had to seek out a teacher because I thought I was going nuts. And it wasn't that I was going nuts. It was that I was awakening. And I, through my life, had shoved my gifts down because of my raising. I was told it wasn't a good Christian thing, what I was seeing and experiencing. So that's why I always tell people, whenever you have a child that's experiencing stuff, just listen. As long as you listen, that would be great. Let me check. If you're over on Facebook in the Mediums group, I'm not seeing comments. I hope you can see me, but I don't see the comments there. I'm not sure why. Hold on. Let me see if I can get them on the phone. Anyway, let me see if I can get your... Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not good at technology. Hollis has really challenged me with this streaming and stuff. I'm so proud of myself. Patty. Oh, I love that. I had a visitation with my son. It was amazing. Scared me at first. Yeah, it is. It's startling. I love that. I love that for you. So I know that that will help you with your daughter's passing. And what I was going to say too is sometimes when they pass like that, now her body, it's different because usually it's their brain goes first and then their body. Um, and it's like parts of them are crossing over, and then the very last part comes. So that she's kind of just waiting for her body to go. Yeah, he was standing next to you. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm so glad you had that experience. So please know you are awakening. You do have those gifts. We all have those gifts. See, I never knew everybody had them until I met Hollis. Like, seriously, everybody was like, it's a gift. No, everybody does. It's just a matter of us tuning into the frequencies. And yes, Carrie was raised the same way. Yeah, my mom, there were times I was put in a closet for my gifts. The craziest experience I ever had was my third grade teacher, Mr. Campbell, passed away at the desk. And I was in third grade, and I was always talking in class. Go figure. I was always getting in trouble for talking. And I had after school detention, and I had to go sit with the nuns and then come see him afterwards. And then I went and saw him afterwards, and he was dead at his desk. He'd already passed, and I got to the door, and I heard him, but he was down like this on his desk, and I heard him say, "Stop, I'm dead. Go get help. Tell them I died at the desk." And I was like, okay. And I didn't realize what was going on. And I went and got help. I went right to the nurse's station and said, "Mr. Campbell said he was dead and he's at the desk." And at the time, third grade, I didn't really understand. And they made me sit down, and they all went running to his classroom. Sure enough, he had passed at the desk. And they called my mom, and they all were shocked and staring at me, and because they thought that I'd found him dead. And they came and talked to me later and asked if I was okay before my mom came. Sorry. But I was like, yeah, he told me that he died, and for me not to go near him and to go get help. So that's what I did. And they were just called my mom, told my mom what happened, explained to her, and she was really evil. I got locked in the closet for like 3 days for that, and was told never to tell anybody what I saw, felt, experienced, not my dreams, anything. So that's part of why I buried some of my stuff. You were always getting in trouble. Yeah. Oh, Patty. Yes. Um, a disease. What disease does that? Is that like is it brain cancer? I've never heard of one eating. Now, my grandma passed from a brainstem stroke. I've had 2 grandparents pass from brainstem strokes. I've never heard of a disease. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. See, all 3 of us were always getting in trouble in school. We would have been good friends. But they say the ones that talked in school and got in trouble, most of us are the gifted healers now. Opka. I've never heard of that. Here's the link again I don't know if this is the same link that I had, so I'm going to reshare it. This house is like, make sure that you tell them there's only 2 tickets left. There. I don't know if this was the exact same link, and it's open for another hour because we start at 8. As soon as I'm not done with this, those close to me have been gone for a few years now. Being around family has me feeling like I'm taking steps backwards in my move forward. I'm forced to be here, abandoned by my relationship. Okay. Once again, it's the way you're talking, Jessica. Okay. You're putting yourself in a hole instead of seeing all the possibilities. I'm thankful that you got out of the relationship because obviously it wasn't a healthy relationship for you. If your family isn't healthy for you, you can create boundaries even if you're living in the same home. Okay? You need to find work, find your purpose, and discover who you are aside of your family, your relationships. Who are you? What's your purpose deep down in your soul? Okay? Not cancer, it's in the genes. Wow. I'm so sorry. Oh, and then thank you. My Virgo heart likes that. She just corrected the spelling. My Virgo Gemini self loves that. Hablo ponto cerebral atrophy. Wow. Oh, I am so sorry, Patty. I could not imagine. See, I'm being shown it's very similar to like the DIPG, like the light slowly fading, slowly going out. Please know not in any pain. She's not suffering, although the way that it appears. I get she has a lot of, does she drool a lot? Because I'm seeing like a lot with her mouth. Or maybe she's on a vet. I'm just seeing, or do you wipe her mouth a lot? Because I'm just seeing a lot with her mouth. Um, wow. That has got to be hard. So what do you do for yourself to maintain through this? How are you taking care of Patty? Because I know as a mom, you're probably not sleeping, not eating. Um, what are you doing for Patty right now? Are you being gentle with yourself? So rare gene disease. Wow. Are you being gentle with yourself? You keep repeating the gene disease. Please know genes are genes. Doesn't mean anyone's responsible at all. It just means that was her path, her journey in life. Okay. But Patty, I want you to share with us. Maybe this will help somebody else that's going through some really challenging times and stuff. How do you handle it? What are you doing? Um, I know in a hospital setting you can't light candles, but I will tell you, her sister passed from the same thing. Yeah, I was getting that. I felt that. Um, I'd like to make a few suggestions for you. These you can get at Dollar Tree. They're just little battery operated candles. I think you get 4 for $1. I would encourage you the next time you go to see her, why don't you get some candles, some battery powered candles, some essential oil. I would highly suggest orange. Any kind of citrus. Citrus helps uplift the mood. Um, this is not something that you're unfamiliar with, as your other daughter passed from the same thing. So try to make the room as beautiful and peaceful as you can, your version of heaven. Okay? Some candles. Maybe even, I have this projector. Like seriously, they're $10 on Amazon. This little projector here. It puts moons. It has, I think it was like 10 or $12 on Amazon. And it comes with all these slides. And you can put the moons and stars and planets and the Milky Way and galaxies, all kinds of stuff up on the ceiling. And that would make, so her room is peaceful, inviting, and just makes a very, like a peaceful, sacred space, okay, for her to pass peacefully. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, but that you're not helpless. You are able, you're very armed. You've been here before, so you will be able to comfort and help her as she passes. Okay? I really could not imagine what you must be going through, Patty. And somehow your soul chose that. That's what, wow, like, what a tough road to go. I couldn't imagine. I have 5 kids, three, well, we have 8 total. 2 his, 2 ours, 3 adopted, and 1 mine. So yeah, we got a bunch of kids. I couldn't imagine going through that. But I want you to give yourself grace through this too. I'm not seeing any comments, but please give yourself grace, okay? Like, make sure you're taking care of you. Some scent. Scent really helps a lot. So, Anyway, and you will see me. There we go. Oh, you have MS. Oh, I'm doing well managing my MS and heart problems due to broken heart syndrome. I'm currently helping aid my daughter who passed away. She has 6 and boys 6 and 3. Wow. You have a lot on your plate, Patty. I'm so glad you're coming tonight. Come and have some fun and relax and unwind and hang out with everyone. Wow. I'm so glad you're doing okay. You have MS and heart problems, so please, yes, be very gentle on yourself. And I'm encouraging you to get some oils or perfumes or stuff like that. I'm getting that scent would really help you right now in your journey. So if you're feeling very numb, scent can help give you a connection. Okay. Welcome, Duna. How are you? So I would highly suggest that, and maybe one of them little projectors. I was a mother of 5 kids, 6 birth, and and you had a baby for a friend. Patty, are you like a saint or something? Wow. That is so cool. I bet that was an experience. That is so beautiful. I have a friend who was a surrogate. That's beautiful. So, any questions? How is everyone doing and feeling? Patty, I'm so thankful that you were here. It's really nice to hang out with you. And Ashley's sending you love and prayers. Thanks so much, Ashley. You guys are awesome. And I usually bring my teas. I have a little Etsy shop and I make teas. But with the internet being off, didn't grab my tea. I got my water. I did not grab my tea. And that's okay. But that might help you too, Patty. Just a nice little cup of tea. And you still are, you're not, I also want to encourage you, Patty. Seems to be a cohesive message tonight about our words. Okay, you stated that you were a mother of 5 kids. You still are a mother of 5 children. Doesn't matter if they're on this side or that side. You still are a mother of 5 children. I get that. I understand that. I kind of don't want to feel the pain. My son said I had enough pain. I totally understand that. And she said, thanks, Ashley. I totally understand that. There's honestly, times that I like hearing your stories and seeing your stuff because then I understand my pain is nothing compared to what some are carrying. You got a Pepsi. There you go. Awesome. Man, hasn't the price of that gone up like crazy? My husband drinks soda like crazy, and I can't get over how expensive it is. I drink tea. I'm a tea and coffee and water. That's about it. Mainly water and coffee and tea once a day. Wow. So, yeah, I've been burning sage and Palo Santo like crazy. But yeah, there's times because I live with a lot of chronic pain, and there's a lot of times that I feel they belong to someone somewhere else. Who belongs to someone somewhere else? The pain? What belongs to someone somewhere else? The soda? I'm so lost now. Oh, the kids? Maybe you're referring to like they were. There we go. Oh, I don't even have my pretty little banner. Where is it? I get so impressed that I could do the technology. It's just so funny. Anyway, um, trying to think. I told you guys about the party. Do you have any questions? Usually people have questions. You guys don't have any questions. Oh, your kids passed. Okay. But they're still your children. Like, that's what I was meaning. Like, even though they're somewhere else, okay, they're on the other side of the veil, they're still your kids. Okay. Yeah. And you will unite again, but they're still your children. Very much so. Totally. You still are a mother of 5 or 6. I'm sorry, mama 6. Yeah, seriously. I totally agree. If you can find a way to come, and there's only another hour, it's, well, shortly, it'll be another 15 minutes and tickets will be done. So you got another 15 minutes if you'd like to join the party. And it's really cool because Hollis does this death astrology reading. My mom, as you just heard, my mom was very toxic, very abusive. And when she passed, she was still the same way. And as a healer, I never understood how I couldn't make it okay between us, how I tried to forgive her and it just continued and I couldn't figure it out. So Hollis suggested an astrology death reading. And when my mom passed, I was like, nah, it's all right. It's all right. And they were really like, no, I think I could really help you understand this, because they were shocked at my mom's behavior, but not so much because they also had a very toxic mom. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go ahead and do it. So I went ahead and got this reading. I didn't really understand the astrology nor the death stuff at all. But when they pulled up my mother's chart and my chart, oh my gosh, the similarities were insane. We were direct opposites. Almost every single house, she was the exact direct we had the exact same signs in the opposite houses. So I learned a lot about my mom. A lot of her behavior and stuff came from her trauma because she was raised in England during the war and came to the U.S. when she was like 6. So that really did help me. So what's really cool is at the parties, Hollis draws one person, and this is normally $100 reading, and you're getting it for part of the $25 party. And she draws they draw one person and do the reading for everyone. I mean, not for everyone, I'm sorry. Do the reading in front of everyone. So one person gets the death astrology reading with their loved one who is deceased. And then we all get to witness it. And it is fascinating to watch. Like, I'm just fascinating. See, yes. Yes. Carrie asked if her brother got to meet Ozzy and Hulk Hogan. I don't think they fully transitioned. Yeah, I know Ozzy has. I'm a huge fan of both of them. And I have people on the other side. And as soon as he passed, my daughter-in-law's dad was like, rock on! Like, he was huge. So I knew right away there was a reception, there was a concert. Yes, I do totally believe. I don't know if like this, I don't know if I think it's more like a soul knowing a soul than more like a celebrity, because they're all equal. Do you know what I mean? Like, none of us we're all equal on the other side. There are no really, like, they're stars, but we recognize their soul, you know? You want to win that so bad. I really need answers. Well, I will be hoping that you get it. Like, seriously, I really hope you do. And what's really cool is usually the person who needs it the most is the one that gets it. Honestly, that's been my experience. So, yeah, it's not a trip. And then Chuck Mangione died today too. And somebody else too. I just saw someone else. I was like, what the heck? All I know is they better wrap up Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton, because I ain't ready for that. Yeah, I honestly I get that. I myself was very devastated. Very devastated. And I didn't realize I knew I'd been to a lot of concerts of Ozzy's, and I didn't realize how many and how large of a period of time of my life it was. Because I'm 58 and I had seen Ozzy in concert. My first concert was my sophomore year, and I saw Ozzy my sophomore year in '82. So I've seen him, and that was in Albuquerque when he wasn't touring Texas because of him peeing on the Alamo. Supposedly, I don't know, but he was seeing Albuquerque as like a nose up to Texas. So he would perform in Albuquerque every 2 years. Theo Huxtable, yes. Yeah, that was sad too. He was such a great guy. I don't know if you followed him. He was doing, I think it was on TikTok. It was either TikTok or Facebook Reels or something. He was doing these inspirational quotes and stuff. He was a really good guy. Jazz player, yeah, that's Chuck Mangione. See, I never got to go to Ozfest. I was too old. My kids were already, and I have mobility issues walking, so I haven't been to a concert in years. But I love concerts. How there you go. Hollis does the reading for the party. Like this is our third party. We're probably going to do parties once or twice a month so that people have opportunity, because we know not everyone can afford the astrology read. So this is a chance for, or that they can afford the reading. So this is a way that we can do a budget friendly party, and you get to experience, you don't get a full reading except for that astrology reading. That's the only one that's a full reading. The other ones are kind of like a little deeper than minis. But just a sample, so you get to know the mediums, you get to learn about us, and you get to ask questions and experience. So, that's the only time that house ever has given them away, and this is only the third time they've ever given them away. But you're working super early tomorrow, so I'm torn. Is there one in August? There should be, Samantha. There should be. Okay. Yeah, and Hollis will post it, and their pronouns are they, them. But Hollis will post it on the community page. The link is here, and it's good for another few minutes till 7 o'clock, I think. Yeah, so you do have a few more minutes. Carrie, it's so hard when part of our childhood goes. I feel like I'm losing it fast. Isn't that is so true. I remember my grandma going through this when the movie stars were dying and Elvis passed. I was like 11, I think, and people were passing. And I remember my grandma going, and her friends were dying, and there was only like 3 of her good friend group left, her and 2 of her friends, and I remember that. I remember thinking like, man, like her saying how old she was and how everyone was leaving her and stuff. And I didn't understand it till now. I'm like, wow, because my mom passed, and I'm like, that means I'm kind of like the next. Like I'm the grandma now, and I'm a grandma now. Like I've been a grandma, but they all live away from me and um don't really talk to me. Like they're up north and stuff. And now I have my boys that are really close to me, and they're having kids, and they're close. They're down here, and I'm like, dang, yeah, time goes really fast. I'm feeling it too. And with Ozzy passing and Hulk Hogan, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I right away went to Hollis. Oh my gosh, Ozzy died. And Hollis goes, that's my past. That was my wild youth. I know. And I'm like, yeah, but I listen to him now. Yay! You can figure it out, Ashley. All you do is just click the link and get your tickets, okay? On YouTube, you do not see a link. Bless all the souls that have transitioned. Thank you so much, Luna Bia. Here, I can help you. Here. is the link. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. There's the link right there. Now, you probably can't click it, but you can copy and paste it or whatever. So I hope that helps. Yeah, when Princess Diana passed, that was tough. Yes, I'm 44, lost a lot of friends, and everything I remember is changing. It's so, isn't that crazy? I'm going to be I'm going to be 59 years old, and I catch myself going, is that how much that is? Boy, stuff is so expensive nowadays. I remember when we didn't have air conditioning, we had to use fans. I remember when it was when we had records, but records are coming back. Now they're called vinyls. Yeah, it makes me sad too. Yay, Ashley, you paid. Good. So just go to the link, go to the event on Facebook, and you'll get emailed the Zoom link. You'll be fine. Patty, you're 54. Yeah. See, that was something my grandma used to say. She goes, I look in the mirror and I don't recognize the old lady looking back at me. She goes, I still feel like a kid. And that's me too. I still feel like I'm in my 20s, but my body is a mess. My body says no. I remember walking in 2 feet of snow or more to get to school. Was it uphill both ways, Patty? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I do too. I remember walking to school in Virginia in snow. Yeah, it's crazy, like the things that we did. Do you know what's wild? When my daughter-in-law had my grandson, I was there when but then she ended up having a C-section. But I was in the room when she started labor and everything, and it was quiet. And I was like, I asked the nurses, I go, why is it so quiet on him? She goes, oh, everybody has epidurals. It's quiet. I'm like, what? Because I didn't have that. And everything. I'm like, oh, well, is she going to have an epision? Are they going to do that? No, we don't do that anymore. That's barbaric. I'm like, and they had like stars on the ceiling. That's why I was suggesting to you, Patty, about the stars and the oils and the candlelights, because they did that in her room. They brought in like battery powered candles and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is a day and night difference of when I had my kids. Like, it was so barbaric. Yes, it was uphill both ways. Yeah. Yeah, my body definitely says things have changed. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania? My family's from Pennsylvania originally. My grandpa, wait, hold on. My great grandpa settled in Blair County is actually my family. Like, there used to be a place called 6 Mile Run. It's called Hollidaysburg now, I believe. But that was settled, 6 Mile Run was settled by my family. And my great grandpa had the first Nickelodeon, the first soda fountain, and the first restaurant in Pennsylvania because he set up right on the railroad tracks. Pretty smart. I've been getting outside as much as possible. I've been going to the places I grew up where my siblings and I played. Good job. Carrie, that is awesome for your healing. I'm really proud. That's awesome. Good job. She has 3 roommates. Oh, your daughter. Wow. That's okay. They didn't drive the orange. I had to walk through 6 feet of shag carpet to change the channel. And I'm not going to put where you live. Well, um, Patty's in Gettysburg, so you guys might be kind of close. Oh, I've been to Gettysburg once when I was a little kid. It was the creepiest place I've ever been. My stepdad, my stepdad used to take me to battlefields. And like I said, I have had this gift my entire life. And we would go to battlefields and I would get so scared because I could see, feel, and hear them. And I would hear screams. I could smell gun smoke. It was crazy. And Gettysburg was horrible for me. Like, I left there crying. Oh, Carrie, my dad and brother sent birds one day, and my brother sent a dog the next day to help me find the swimming hole we went to. Oh my gosh! Good job, guys. Boy, they are on it, Carrie. Good communicating, and good on you listening and acknowledging them. And Carrie has a sister in Bucks County. There you go. Yeah, my family was part of, they called them the Little Cove people that settled Pennsylvania. And they're one of the original families that settled. They came over from the England, a real famous, rich family. But I don't know, my great grandpa was not rich. I don't know, but he was okay. But at one time, they came from a wealthy family. So, but he honestly, and do you know how he made his restaurant? This is really cool. He was very down to earth and really smart. He started with potato soup, homemade potato soup, and apple pies because they had bunch of apple trees. So that's how he started, was just plain old for the railroad workers. You are, Regina says, I am 46 and will be 47 this November. I get it, how much everything has gone up. I can remember how much gas was when I got my license. Isn't it crazy? It was $1.35 a gallon when you got your license. Do you know what I remember? And not a lot of people, I remember gas rationing when I was a kid. My dad, I grew up traveling cross country with my dad and backpacking and hiking and stuff. And I remember we were in Mexico, or we were going through Mexico, and gas was being rationed in the 70s. I think it was like 72 or something. That's crazy. Hold on. I keep having this old age stuff. I have to keep putting my glasses on. I was looking around and said out loud to my brother, I can't find it. Suddenly a dog came out of nowhere, jumped into the water, came up and sniffed me, walked away, and went right to the spot I was looking for. He got back up on the bank, shook off. I said, thank you, and he disappeared in the woods. So I thanked my brother. Wow. Good job. What a beautiful validation for you, Carrie. That is cool as heck. Way to go. And what a great job that he listened and was able to do that. Okay. And then, yeah, I would have sobbed too. You called your sister and she cried. I'm so glad you were able to share it with her. That's one of the best things, honestly, about what we do and about the experiences, is that it really is real. And if people are open to receive the messages, I always encourage you to share them. And sometimes they're not going to receive the messages, but you're just planting a seed. So they may not receive the message the first time that you call and share it with them, but they'll be like, oh, I wonder if that really was you. Is that really you? And then they'll feel it or experience it for themselves. So good job. I love that. I keep trying to check over on Facebook, but it's not really. I'm not. So if you're commenting in the mediums group, I'm not seeing any comments anywhere. And I'm sorry about that. My brother is very powerful, apparently. He has manipulated electricity for me. Electricity is very common. Now, aren't you the one that's having issues with your car? Ask your brother to help. Okay, Regina, I keep seeing Robins, but not sure who it is. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to the mediums group and just make sure, because I'm missing everyone's comments. I'm supposed to be live in there, but maybe it's not working because I'm not seeing it. So it must not have worked, but that's okay. My dad is a cardinal. Late husband is a blue jay. So who's the robin? I wonder who the robin is. Yeah, I don't see it on here. Oh well, that's okay. You'll figure it out. I'm getting it's a woman. Is it your grandma? Regina, it might be your grandma. Okay. Your boyfriend's mom. Perhaps. Yeah, because I'm getting a female. I'm getting like an older female. So that's probably correct. Carrie says, the day before I saw 2 catbirds, which I used to call Carrie birds, because it sounds like they say my name. They showed up at a park my dad took us to. One was quiet, my dad. The other chirped its head off, my brother. And Sarah told me it was my uncle. Wow. What valid, beautiful confirmations. I love that. Wow. And then eagle, I see bald eagles where I'm at. Eagles are very powerful totems and omens, and they're set for you to see the world from above. Like look at things from a different perspective. Okay, maybe a friend of the family who was like a second mom. That's what I'm getting, Regina. I think you're right on with that. Okay. So I'm going to pull us a card for the group. I like to do this at the end. It's called Soul Truth. And what it is, it's a self-awareness card deck that gives us like a little bit of homework. It just kind of gets us aware. And usually it's pretty spot on with what our topics are, like whatever we've been discussing. Okay, hold on. Samantha, I'm wondering, when did you know giving readings was for you, and how much did you practice before giving readings professionally? I honestly never wanted to give readings. I just got to where I couldn't ignore them, and I had to tell the people what I was seeing and experiencing for them. And I did practice. I practiced on friends. I practiced doing tarot. I do divination, so that's how I started. And I practiced on friends, family, and then I started doing readings professionally probably like 3 years later. Okay, but honestly, if you're interested, Samantha, get with Hollis. And I can help you with the energy and the clearing and the cleansing and the crystal work and stuff like that and the spiritual coaching, but Hollis can really help you with the mediumship. Okay, and Carrie says, I've been asking my grandpa for help with the car. He loved to work on cars, and I also asked my dad and brother, but they can only do so much. But they protected me when my car was getting towed, and they sent a family to watch me, and their presence just helped me stay calm. Good job. Good job. So they're able to do what they're trying to help. No, sorry, I want to go in the center. You're welcome, Samantha. Regina, I like when you pull a card. Oh, I love this. Okay, guys, this is so perfect. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Okay, burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers may lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Okay, so if you had a magic wand and you could have anything I desired in life, what would you choose? That makes you totally happy. And also in the day-to-day life today, choose happiness. Don't choose to be upset. I've been able to recognize when they're helping me, protecting me. That's good. That's really good. So today in life, let's act like we do have a magic wand. Burn with the desire and let them fuel us today. What? Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. And I know when we get older, sometimes we get caught up and forget to dream, but we still have dreams. We still have quality of life. Very relevant. Been asking myself these things constantly. Yes, a family with my boyfriend Warren. He wants a boy. Okay. So, well, you know how to get that. You got to practice, Regina. So your desires are real desires. So stuff like that. What brings you joy? Okay. And with that, I am going to close out if nobody has any other questions. Um, and I'll be doing this every week at 6. I think we're going to change the time so it's a little bit more convenient. People aren't getting their kids home from school and everything. And I will see you tonight. If you need tickets, the window is closed because it's after 7 now. So just go ahead. You can message Hollis and they'll get you a link. Okay? Yes. Now, grief is to be experienced. Seriously, Regina. So, but happiness is also a choice. Happiness is not negating the grief or making them upset. Our loved ones really want us to have some happiness. You're so welcome, Carrie, and you're welcome, Samantha. I hope to see you guys next week. Have a great night and take care. Bye-bye. Let me see if I can. Wait, I got to get our going out, and I hope to see you guys at the party tonight, okay? Take care.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at PsychicInsights.Life.